Lights are used as a sense of direction, to guide us when we can't see, or raise our awareness to specific actions. Lights allow us to dive deeper into the darkness, go further where we have never been, and give us vision in places we have never seen. Lights also drive emotion.
Lights are also powerful tools in capturing moments and to give your personal space a touch of uniqueness inspired by your personality. There are thousands of lighting choices out there, but they are practically all the same. I mean, personally, none truly stand out in my eyes. Well, this is what I originally thought until I came across the Aurora from Nanoleaf. Before we dive deep into what makes these lights flicker and dance, let's open up the box. The pack that I have here is the Smarter Kit. The bundle includes 9 panels, a wall adapter, a controller, some basic literature, connector tabs, and some 3M adhesive tape. Installation is simple. Start by mapping out the pattern you want and finding a place to put it. The beauty about the Aurora is that the possibilities are endless. You can mount them on a wall, a cabinet, ceiling, or even create a desk like I'm doing. Just be mindful you don't want to put a lot of weight on these because they are still lights. Once the location is picked, place 3 3M adhesive tabs on the back of each panel. For best practice, it's easier to do one panel at a time when placing them on the surface you decide on. Use the connection tabs to link each of the panels together, ensuring the connection is properly made. Next up, download the Nanoleaf app. Go ahead and take the control unit and attach the wall adapter. At this point, go ahead and open up the Nanoleaf app and plug in the control unit. The Aurora is compatible with Apple HomeKit, so it's a good idea to not use the 3M adhesive strip just yet. Follow the instructions on your device within the Nanoleaf app to finish up the pairing process. Finally, use one of the connector tabs to join the control unit to the panel that is closest to the wall outlet. You can use 3M adhesive to make sure that it stays in place. There are a few small notches on the back of the control unit to assist with cable management if needed. I've used a ton of different lights ranging from LED strips to blooms, and I have to say none of them gave me the look of the Aurora panels. You can personalize your lights with multiple colors with the built-in full spectrum light grid and then apply a motion effect afterwards. You can increase the brightness or speed on the fly within the app. If you would rather have a static effect, you can color each panel individually. Once you have set up your desired look, you can save the preset for easy access on the fly. If you want to use one of the built-in presets, you can do that also, since they have a few different ones available. Personally, the Flames is my favorite, followed by Nemo. These presets, including any custom ones you create, can be accessed by the control unit using a small button with a half arrow above it. It will just cycle through the different presets. As I said earlier, these lights are HomeKit compatible, so you get all the Siri functionality right there, and setting it up is pretty straightforward. The Aurora is also safe to use with an Android device and retains all of the functionality minus the voice activation, which is restricted to HomeKit. The only negatives I can find with these lights primarily have to do with the app itself. If you're running one control panel, they function flawless, but add another set with a separate unit and they tend to malfunction a little. For instance, at times I would randomly not be able to turn off the individual sets unless I turned off all the lights within my HomeKit. Another issue was that I had a difficult time setting presets for each of the sets, as the app only wanted to recognize the main set of lights and not the secondary. These issues may be isolated to iOS and HomeKit, however, since I did not encounter any of these problems on Android. This is actually the same issue my Philips Hue lights have given me in the past, randomly. One thing to keep in mind is the fact that one control unit can only control up to 30 lights, so you'll need to get a separate control unit if you plan on going over that amount. So to conclude, the Nanoleaf Aurora lights are absolutely brilliant. They look good, they're energy efficient, put off hardly any heat, and they'll give any setup a sense of uniqueness. The Smarter Kit retails for about $200, and you can pick up 3 panel packs at an additional $60 each. That might seem expensive, but when you compare it to other brand offerings that give you 2 LED strips for nearly $200, the price is very competitive. Links to all this can be found in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop that thumbs up if you did, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future content, and go ahead and subscribe to those notification alerts so you can be alerted when that content hits your sub box. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and of course, I'll talk to you in the next one. Be easy.